Futebol Gamer, fala brothers. Bora curtir mais uma gameplay aqui no canal, galera. Então já mete o like, vem com a gente curtir aqui no canal Futebol Gamer, seu canal de simulações aqui do YouTuber. Vem com a gente no canal Futebol Gamer.
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up on the first pitch. And our pitcher in this game, Luis Castillo.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go now. So up now for Chicago, number 40.
Number 40.
The pitch. Misses inside. And we are underway. Next offering upstairs. That one ripped. And off the base of the wall.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Castillo, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple All-Star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup is the thing that stands out.
Yeah, and you could argue that he's got the best changeup in baseball. From the right side, it's like a Bugs Bunny pitch and works so well off of his fastball.
Swanson started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. And a payoff pitch. Fly ball center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. One away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy.
Happ, a switch hitter. It can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
And he pumps it a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. And the righty deals.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
1-2 now. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Cody Bellinger stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well. Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That misses. Ball one. Left-hand hitter waits. Next offering is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. To the right side. What a stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Back in Seattle, and today's starter, Justin Steele. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
0-1. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Suzuki going back on this one. Hauls it in on the warning track. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. One of the things that's cool is Rodriguez, even as young as he is, has formed kind of a neat relationship with Ichiro Suzuki. They met back in 2019 when Julio asked to take a photo with Ichiro, and the relationship has grown since then. That's inside. And now it's even 1-1.
Well, no surprise that as a kid, Julio Rodriguez says he admired Alex Rodriguez, Manny Ramirez, David Ortiz, and Ichiro Suzuki, among others, as far as guys he looked up to in the big leagues. And those are some pretty good players, in my opinion.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. In there, and it's 0-1. They say it went. Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Mariners are down in order. Scoreless after 1. Back at T-Mobile Park, new inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Popped foul out of play off to the right.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. In there for strike one. One down, base is empty. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Digging in, Patrick Wisdom. And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. And it's 1-1. Wisdom, a former first-round pick of the Cardinals back in 2012 from St. Mary's College, same school that produced both Corbin Burns and Tony Gonsolin. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
That's a scary one when it's riding up above the letters. Looked to me like he just tried to overthrow the fastball a little bit.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's Yan Gomes. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Wisdom off of first with 2 away. Got him looking. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Now it's going to be Teoscar Hernandez. Steele back to work. That misses, and that's ball 1. And there's the strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Hard hit left side. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And That's in there for strike one. Steele. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2 now.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Got it by him for the K.
The danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Next offering is in for a strike. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Caught him looking for the K. Mariners go down quietly there. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning, and now the rookie second baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni. The right-hander back to work. Mastrobuoni getting the start at second, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. Josh Rojas. He's forced into the game at shortstop due to the injury. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. And now number 40. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. And there's a base hit to left. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. Ripped to third and caught. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that's too high.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
This one in the air right field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Now 1-1. Gonna count 1-2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the 3rd, leading off, Ty France. Steele back to work. Upstairs. Ty France, a pretty cool story. A 34th round pick in 2015 out of San Diego State. And in 2022, he was an all-star. And there's a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, out to short. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Here's Dylan Moore. Moore measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Clips the outside corner, and that's strike 1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one hammered left field. Happ ranging back on it. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. Here's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. 0-1.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The 0-2. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
1-2.
To the right side, Mastroboni tosses to first, and that ends the inning. Nobody left for Seattle, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back. And now, Seiya Suzuki. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
As he was out front that time. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And now the DH, Jeimer Candelario. Off the mark there. 1-0. There's a strike at the knees. And the pitch. Way out front for strike 2. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And down on strikes. That's his second strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Wisdom in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And there's a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Next offering is fouled back. The wind to kick the pitch.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
That one misses, and it's 3-2.
Got a full count.
The wind and the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here comes a 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The wind of the pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Gomes at the plate and takes high there. Next offering is in for a strike. Wisdom, the runner at first with 2 gone. And strike 2.
1-2.
Yan Gomes waits. This to third. Out number 3. One left for the Cubs. And we are still scoreless. Welcome back. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Josh Rojas. The pitch. And that one is inside ball 1. Just missed. Good hitters count the 2-0. And downstairs.
3-0.
There's a strike. 3-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Hat makes the grab, 1 away. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Flied out his first time. Julio Rodriguez, you're talking about one of the top young players in all of baseball, Chris. So talented, a Rookie of the Year, an All-Star, and a Silver Slugger.
And what I love about this kid is that he's all about the team. As much talent as he has, he could be focused on his individual numbers, but you can tell the way that he plays the game that they feed off of his energy.
And a pitch. That clips the corner.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
The pitch.
Ball.
The Mariners hitless so far in the game. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Oh, and 1 now. Good eye right there.
Down. That's a ball.
And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a pop-up. Swanson under it. And makes the grab. And that is that. And 1, 2, 3 go to Mariners. Still no score. Ready now for the 5th inning. So up now for Chicago, Miles Mastrobuoni. And he deals. Outside corner, there's a strike.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Dansby Swanson will hit next. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And here it comes. And that's outside.
Ball.
Foul ball there. Next pitch, not close, up high.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And now a full count.
Full count.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
The right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And a pitch. That's in for a strike.
Well, these Mariners, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
At the belt and fires. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Good eye right there.
That's the ball.
The M's still looking for their first hit in this one. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering
2-1.
misses down and away. And now the lefty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Jared Kelenic. Caught looking his first time up. That one's in there, 0-1. Suarez over at first with 1 away. And that one fouled off. Next pitch way upstairs. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And now the first baseman, Ty France. And fouled off. And the 0-1. And that one missing
1-1.
low. And he takes a strike. The 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that is that. Mariners leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Back in Seattle, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Ian Happ. Here comes a pitch. Just off the inside edge. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a Gold Glover. Hit hard. That gets through.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Next pitch is outside. And 1-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. And now 1-2. And a pitch. And it's even up.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1. Righty delivers. In the air to left center. Rodriguez settles under it. Squeezes it. And that is a big first out. And next is the designated hitter, Jeimer Candelario.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
In the air left field. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Next to hit, Patrick Wisdom. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Off the plate, and that's ball 1. That one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Happ on second. Bellinger on at first with 2 down. The 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Struck him out looking. 2 left on. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. And we still have no score. bottom of the 6th. Stepping in, Dylan Moore.
The left fielder,
Steele back to work. And that one just missed off the outside edge. The pitch. Moore checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. Grounded out his first time.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That's a slider for a strike. Caballero, 26 years old, and he was born in Panama. Next pitch inside, and the count even 1-1.
1-1.
And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Runner on the move. Foul ball. And the 0-2. Got him looking. And now 2 gone.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Now snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. In for a strike. 0-1. Snap throw to first. Caballero gets back easily. Two outs. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Gomes. Too late with the throw. Safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
High in the air, out to right. And that will end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Top of inning number 7. Now the Cubs catcher, Yan Gomes. The right-hander back to work. And ball 1. There's a strike.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity. Man, he's been really good, about to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the 7th. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but it's been pretty good so far.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And the righty deals. That's down and in.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Miles Mastrobuoni, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there. The 1-2. Ripped to right, base hit. And it kicks off the base of the wall.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
Number 40, the next Cub to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
1 away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. That's towards center. Rodriguez settles under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So 2 down now, and here is Dansby Swanson. Going 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Gabe Spire getting loose out there. Leone, a right-hander, loosening up as well. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Rodriguez settles under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And he deals. Fouled off. He was late.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
0-2 now, and there's a ball.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And now Teoscar Hernandez. in there, and it's 0-1. And a pitch.
0-2.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. And that quickly, 2 away. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one a little bit high. Right side. Suzuki makes the grab. That is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 8th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. And on the mound now, Luis Castillo. How about a report on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. The 1-1. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. And that's downstairs and outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Righty to the plate. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Dansby Swanson stands in. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Dansby Swanson. This is a guy who kind of had a target on his back. #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt. People were expecting a whole lot, comparing him to Derek Jeter.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering upstairs. Swanson with an outstanding career at Vanderbilt. Won the 2014 College World Series and was also named the most outstanding player. Right-hander kicks, deals. Runner on the go. And the right-hander deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Ian Happ up to hit. Check swing went around. It's 0-1. Castillo, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. The 0-1. And a good eye there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3 double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Welcome back. Today's starting pitcher, Justin Steele. What should we keep an eye on here?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Bottom of the first. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And a pitch. And the slider just misses. The pitch. Bounce to the right side and foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. 1 away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one is upstairs. That's to third. Fires over to Bellinger. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
The catcher, Cal.
And the batter now, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also...
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. Mariners go down quietly there. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back. Bellinger up to hit. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Tosses to first, and a quick out, #1.
The right fielder, Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. And a swing and a miss there. Castillo when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Hernandez reaching back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
That one to first. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
2 outs, runner at first. And now Patrick Wisdom. And that's a little high.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
At the belt and fires. That's in there, and it's 1-1. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up.
Well, going to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Cubs leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. And now it's going to be Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
The pitch. There's a strike. And that's outside.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. The 1-2. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. Comes the 2-2. Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here's Jared Kelenic. First pitch, not close. Good eye right there.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
On the inside corner for a strike. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. No outs, runners at first and second. Next one off the plate inside. And now it's 3-2. Ty France up next for the Mariners. Payoff pitch. Fly ball down the right field line. This one's got a chance. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout, and they grab the lead. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now here is Ty France. That one ripped left field, back there, and caught on the warning track. Here's Dylan Moore. In there for strike one. That clips the corner. And 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
In the dirt. Gomes gets it to first, and there are 2 outs.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a speed threat, Jose Caballero. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Out to short. Swanson fires over to first. Play made, that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Seattle, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Yan Gomes. The wind of the pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Yan Gomes waits.
Ball outside.
That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out. So digging in, Miles Mastrobuoni. Mastrobuoni in his rookie season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
And now 2-1. In the air out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, number 40.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, number 40. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
And it is 2-1. Late that time, and it's strike two.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Next pitch just misses. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, now at the plate, J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop, J.P.
Crawford, 28 years old, and he won a Gold Glove in the shortened 2020 season. Steele back to work. Bounce to the right. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag, and they get it out of the play. And now, Julio Rodriguez grounded out his first time. Sliced down the right side. Rodriguez measures 6 feet 4 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And now the 0-1. Looked like it was a little bit up. Way inside, gets out of the way.
2-1.
The count 2-1. And another ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high. Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Raleigh, batting with one down, takes a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Step off throw to first. Rodriguez back in on a dive. And now the lefty. And a foul ball. Rodriguez at first, one gone. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Offense held in check there. On to inning number 4. It's the Mariners 3 and the Cubs nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Dansby Swanson. The wind and the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez heads towards it. Long run, nice grab. One up, one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Moore right there to make the grab. 2 down. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Grounded out his first time up. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. And the Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And the pitch.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. Wisdom on to first. And Hernandez is out.
The third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one's in there, 0-1. That's through there for a strike.
0-2.
Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it. This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
The next pitch misses. 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. And that skips in the dirt. Next offering way off the plate. And there's ball 4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
So, man aboard. Ty France up next for the Mariners. This to center field. Number 40 settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Seattle, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. The pitch. That one outside, and that is ball 1. And there's a ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike. On the corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Single to right in his first trip. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Next pitch misses inside, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Fought off foul. And the 0-1. And misses inside. And a count 1-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for Seattle, Dylan Moore. And he deals. That one in there across the letters. Next one misses, and that's ball 1. Out towards right center field. Number 40 moving under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
And stepping in is the speedy Jose Caballero. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-0.
And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now snap throw to first. And he's back in standing. Ball 1, no strikes. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Drew Smiley appears to be getting loose. Number 48 getting loose as well. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Step off, throw to first. Caballero back easily. Another throw over. And they're keeping him close. Caballero leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
That misses the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. Suzuki on the move. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 44,
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Step off throw to first. Caballero back on a dive. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Goes. Too late with the throw. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Goes down looking. Mariners leave 1, but they lead at 3-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yan Gomes. Castillo back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Gomes, a former All-Star, 35 years old, and he's a native of Brazil. On the ground to short. Crawford throws to first in time. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman,
Miles Mastrobuoni, the next Cub to hit. Flied out to center in his first at bat. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Late swing, foul to the left. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Back to the top of the lineup, number 40 now at the plate. A strikeout and a walk. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
That's a little bit low.
Down.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. That misses off the outside edge. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Now fly ball to right center. Rodriguez heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at the ballpark, here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike one.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
That's a ball.
Just misses with that one.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Hernandez up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside ball one. Dives and he can't hang on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Justin Steele departs, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Drew Smiley will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Not even close there. Ball one. Hernandez, the base runner at first with one out. That one's in there. Strike one. Here comes a pitch. And a curve is down and in.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.
3-1.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Next is the designated hitter, Jared Kelnick. He's already homered in this game. Out there to center. Number 40 drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tom Prince.
So first and second with two outs. And here's the first baseman, Ty France.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Activity in the bullpen. Jose Quas getting ready to go. Wisniewski warming up as well. The 1-0. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. In the dirt, but kept close. On to first. And that is the inning. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there. We're through 6 full. It's the Mariners 3 and the Cubs nothing. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. The Cubs in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. Just off the outside edge. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matt Brash, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Topa getting cranked up as well. That one pushed foul. A little roller up along first. He takes it on his own, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
That misses. 2-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Oh, he gloves it. Fires to first. On the money. Nice play.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Caught him looking for the K. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still down 3-0. Back in Seattle, now the left fielder, Dylan Moore.
The left fielder, Dylan Moore.
And a pitch. Out to short. Swanson whips it to first on the run. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now back, second baseman,
Jose Caballero up next for the Mariners.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, It's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Kicks and deals.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, J.P.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mariners are down in order, but they lead at 3-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, we're at the top of the 8th. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Jeimer Candelario. And the right-hander back to work. There's the strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Next pitch is downstairs. Righty delivers. That's in there. And the count 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Wisdom in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
1-0.
He was late there. Strike 1.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Just misses the mark outside the zone. The punch out there. 2 down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Gomes stands in here, takes ball 1 low. In the air, foul off first. Dives, but it's foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. Out in front and foul to the left side. And now it's 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that one in the air center field. Grabs it on the run. And that's the inning. Welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. Now, Julio Rodriguez.
The center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
The wind of the pitch. And that misses off the outside edge. Way high.
That's a ball. 2-0.
In the air, left side. Hat moving under it. And there's one down.
Up next for Seattle, the catcher,
Cal Raleigh digs in now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That one at the knees for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's inside. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
One down, and now Teoscar Hernandez. First offering misses the mark. At the belt and fires.
Yeehaw!
Line drive. And that one hops the wall.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners. Ball one
That's
low.
low. That's a ball.
That one missing inside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And a pitch.
Nope. Ball.
Raleigh, the runner at third. Hernandez at second with one away. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning might really break open.
Now it's the DH, Jared Kellner. He's already homered here in this one. Popped up, and the infield fly rule called.
In effect.
the first baseman, number 23,
Ty France up next for the Mariners.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Upstairs.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Next offering is down low.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That's in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 5-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Jose Quas into the game.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
First and second, 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Dylan Moore. And the first offering is not close. First and second, 2 down. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And the righty deals. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. The run comes in from second, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Back-to-back base hits. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. In the dirt. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back here at the ballpark, and now here is Miles Mastrobuoni. The right-hander back to work. And that's outside. Movement in the bullpen. Gabe Spire appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Leone, a right-hander, loosening up as well. The pitch. Slap the other way, foul. Ball to strike. On the ground to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting, number 40.
So the lineup flips over. And next for the Cubs, number 40. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
1-0.
In the air out towards right center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. There's the strike.
0-1.
Next offering misses down and away. The 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Right side. Caballero. On to first. Ball game. And the Mariners take this one in a blowout.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
just about set to go. Getting the nod in this one, Luis Castillo. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Number 40, leading things off and takes a strike. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. They say you win.
1-2.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Dansby Swanson in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris, and a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. Next pitch downstairs, ball 2. Dansby Swanson, after all of that hard work defensively, won himself a Gold Glove in 2022. That one missed, now 3-0.
3-0.
Here's a 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Ian Happ up to hit. Ball 1, no strikes. Castillo, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Swanson leads off first with 1 away. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And a foul ball. Castillo will look to first. And he's back in safely. And a 1-1.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Righty to the plate. That one lifted to left. Moore makes the play. That's out number 2.
Batting 4, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
2 balls, no strikes.
And the right-hander deals. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 3. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Cubs. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Seattle and towing the slab, Justin Steele.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And here it comes. Inside, just missed. And that's just foul. The pitch. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Next offering in the dirt, and a full count now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And now one away.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Julio Rodriguez in the box now. No balls and a strike. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And he deals. Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Well, a little problem with this location there, but now the bigger problem's at first base. Tons of speed over there. He's going to have to manage the running game and find the strike zone.
Gomes too late with the throw, safe.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
And now the lefty.
Ball.
Move to second. Rodriguez dives back in safely. One out and a runner at second. Check swing, no appeal. Inside corner, that's a strike. And the count is 3-1. Man at second. Gets under it and pops it up. Bellinger drifts towards it. And there's two down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that's outside. Rodriguez at second with two down. The next offering misses. And that's ball three. Eugenio Suarez on deck for the M's. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about. Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Next one misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two outs. And a foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. And that one upstairs. Jared Kelnick waits on deck. Two. Line drive. Makes the play, and that is that. Mariners leave a couple scoreless after 1. Back at T-Mobile Park, second inning set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And a pitch. Slider clips the zone. There's the strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 out in the second.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
No score here in the second. The other way, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Patrick Wisdom stands in now and watches strike 1. Big time power. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Singy Wisdom's a guy with big time power. In 2021, he broke the Cubs rookie record for homers in a season as he surpassed Chris Bryant's total of 26. He came up with 28 home runs. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and he hit some tape measure shots. Kind of surprising that he's got one of the fastest home run trots in Major League Baseball. Usually that's for guys who hit those paint scrapers, Boog, that barely get over, not the ones that are no doubters off the bat. Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now it's Yan Gomes. And that drops in for a strike. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Yan Gomes waits. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next pitch is downstairs. Candelario at second with 2 down. And now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2-2 down. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back. Here's Jared Kelnick.
The designated hitter,
The pitch. That one's in there. And that's strike 1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
He swings and fouls one off. Here comes a pitch. Kelnick checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. And a 1-2. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Ty France in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
That one the other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
batting it, the left fielder.
Here's Dylan Moore. That catches the corner. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
0-2 now. This one popped up. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the rookie second baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni. Castillo back to work. Mastrobuoni hitting ninth in today's lineup. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. And the 1-0. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one wrapped foul. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
One out, runner at second. And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. On the ground to the left. And Swanson is set down.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1. In there at the knees. That's strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. And that is cut on and missed.
0-2.
That is strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Welcome back. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Jose Caballero. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Missing inside, and that's ball 1.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a foul straight back. The pitch. That's inside. Now 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, right field. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 1 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P.
So the batting order turns over, and now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one is absolutely belted. Suzuki going back some more. Didn't quite have enough.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. In there, and it's 0-1. Rodriguez measures 6 feet 4 inches, 230 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. The 0-1. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Seattle, and we're still knotted at 0. On to the 4th. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger, no stranger to the big stage. He played in the 2007 Little League World Series. He's the 14th player ever to play in both the Little League World Series and the Major League World Series.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-0.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
The line to kick the pitch. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Go-ahead run on base, and here is Seiya Suzuki. Struck out swinging his first time. Castillo will look to first. Bellinger dives back. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And they got him.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get into scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
And the righty deals. Foul ball there. He goes down looking.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And now the DH, Jamer Candelario. There's the strike.
It's 0-1.
And a pitch.
That's the ball low.
And it's fouled away. Next offering is down low. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Back in Seattle, and here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
The catcher, Cal Raleigh.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Fakes the turn, he's digging for second. And it's a leadoff double for their first hit of the game.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He reached on a walk his first time. And that one almost got him. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Raleigh stands at second with no outs. Pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 0 for 1 so far. That's in there. Strike 1.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Pitch is in there, and that's strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
In now is the Mariners DH, Jared Kelenic. In there for strike 1. Two on, 1 out. And a big swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
1-2. The 1-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 23.
At the plate, Ty France. He's 0 for 1. Just off the inside edge. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Smoked on the ground to second. Inning over. Mariners leave a couple, and we are still scoreless. We go to the top of the 5th. Digging in, Patrick Wisdom.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And that one off the outside edge. Chris, dig this. Patrick Ian Cashel Wisdom. His middle name is Ian Cashel. Ian, Gaelic/Scottish for John, named after his grandfather John at his dad's side. And then Cashel is a little village in Ireland where his mom's family is from. Next offering is fouled back. He got to visit in 2019, saw the house where they all grew up, about 45 minutes west of Galway, near Roundstone on Cashel Bay. And his daughter Claire has the same middle name, Cashel. Hernandez makes the grab, and there's 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Gomes into second, and he's got a double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
One down. Now it's the second baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni. First offering misses badly for ball one. The 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and he won around. Just enough that time. Runner leads away at second.
2-2.
Line drive, makes the catch for the second out. And next for the Cubs, number 40. 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a base hit up the middle. Heading for the plate. The throw home. Tag safe. And it's 1-0.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Dansby Swanson stands in. First pitch just misses. Just off the outside part of the plate. That one's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
The 2-1. And that's in the dirt.
3-1.
Ian Happ in the on-deck circle. And now it's filled up. Right-hander kicks, deals, and he walked him.
Take your base.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
So 2 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. There's a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Righty to the plate. Swung on, belted. Hernandez going back, racing back some more. It's gone. He'll touch them all. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Bellinger up to hit. Bellinger checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Did not go. The 1-0.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Here's a 1-1. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And down on strikes. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Dylan Moore.
The left fielder,
The pitch. And that's a strike.
Well, these Mariners finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And here it comes. They say you win.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
now batting, second base.
Jose Caballero will hit next. Fly to right his first time. That one's in there. Strike 1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Fouled off down the right side. Oh, 0-2 now. And that one is inside. In the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Back to the top of the lineup. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Now snap throw to first. And he's back safely. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Caballero over at first with one away. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
0-2.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Puts the squeeze on it. Out number 2.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Man at first, Julio Rodriguez. Up next for the Mariners. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Moved first.
No, safe.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
At the belt and fires. On the ground. Wisdom. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. One left for Seattle. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Edward Bizardo.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 41, Edward Bizardo.
Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The wind and the pitch. Suzuki, 28 years old. And he was born in Japan. Next one.